Hello everybody, my name is Alafin and I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are trying yet another interesting game, this time coming back to the maybe less known types of games. We are playing the demo for County of Fortune, an upcoming city building / county building strategy game with a surprising amount of depth and connected systems already, and it seems that even more are coming. County of Fortune got me hooked already. Let's see if it will do the same for you. Okay, we are already on the map. This is the region that is our sandbox, that is our playground. We will be putting settlements here, we will be putting towns here. And there are some tooltips, there are some things that we need to do. This is a demo, so we can see in the left side of the screen that we have some instructions to do. We do need to put the first settlement. You kind of want to put the settlement maybe in the center of the map somewhere, but definitely downstream of where the river goes. So in this case we would want to put it maybe somewhere in there, but the demo does require us to put it close to stone as well in several places. I did find that lentil is quite effective when it comes to, well, getting enough food. And maybe here, maybe let's build it here, why not? We need wood close by too, or maybe here, this is a good place too. Can I maybe get it at least a little bit close to the river? No, not necessarily. Okay, here it goes then. And we have already our first settlement. It is Peckham. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce those names, but we can already see that there are some issues. We don't have a mayor, and we need to get a mayor to get things working. We have several choices here, and they do affect the production of the buildings inside here. I'm gonna pause for just a moment, although I don't think we need to pause actually in this game. That's kind of maybe cool, but we do have somebody who will increase the production of a rye farm, but this guy will increase the production of a lentil farm by 89%, which is gonna be huge for us, so we are choosing this dude. He also has some other characteristics to him. He is obedient, so that will increase contribution in voting among noble families. There are several layers of power struggles in this game, so the owners of towns, the people that actually manage them, also contribute to that factor a little bit. And here's calm as well, so decrease noble house relation damage when the character is fired. We can kind of replace him if we want to. This mayor. Okay, we have the first building, but what the game wants us to do here? It wants us to view a settlement screen. Okay, we can do here, and we can go to the efficiency value of the buildings that we have. You can see that the efficiency is quite low. The thing that affects efficiency of your buildings is your food availability, your food consumption, and you set it as a ruler of this county, let's say. For now they are just getting a free meal, which gives you 15% efficiency, not a lot, but they are producing lentils, so they could get something like sour lentils, and you just need lentils for that. So I'm gonna say a lot of lentils in this recording, I guess, but we can add that, and the efficiency went up quite remarkably. Here, even our culture somehow contributes to the efficiency of this building. So later on we are gonna have a lot of food, I guess, a lot of lentils at least. There are some other needs that your settlers need, that your settlements need, but for now we are not producing either wooden chest nor wool tunics. We are just having the free equipment, the simple thing, which doesn't add any extra building slots. If you want extra building slots, you need to fulfill those needs. The game tells us to look a little bit about at the region that we have right now. Right now it's just one settlement, which isn't a lot, but there is also a stone deposit somewhere, and we should actually get it. And I think this is the stone deposit. You need the wood, you need the stone to get some building done. At the beginning, stone is not gonna be the most important thing to you, and we may actually build it like here. Maybe it will have access to the waterway if needed. Okay, we have that done. Every single time you need to get that mayor going. So who do we have here? Anything that would be useful to us. There is a cattle dude. I mean, I think it's a girl actually. Yeah, it's a Bridget. It's a Bridget. But maybe there is. Maybe this is a good place for a sheep farm later down the road. Yep, it would be a good place. So maybe put her in charge. Why not? Choosing a mayor also affects your standing with noble houses in your county. So you can see that we could choose Agnes. Agnes is from our house, so that will increase the relationship with our house. But we also want our other houses to be kind of happy. And I think Bridget looks fine for somebody who just play with stones. So Bridget, here you go. Later down the road we may actually develop something else there. We are lacking carpentry points. We kind of need to do something about that. So maybe let's pause the game actually for a moment. Maybe let's pause the game. We do have some free building points at the beginning, and we get 10 per year, but that's not enough to even sustain your county. So we do need a logging camp for sure. Where is the logging camp? Here it is. And I kind of decided that this is a lot of wood, so maybe we could build a logging camp here. That would be a good place. Or even in this like little peninsula. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. And already it kind of looks nice. On the presentation from the game looks nice. And when we're gonna start connecting those cities, it's gonna look even nicer. I'm telling you. And this is exactly what we need to do, by the way. We need to connect the logging camp with our main town. And well, this doesn't really work. I feel like we need to go maybe here. Because I'm gonna build another settlement there. At some point. And now like this. And I enjoy how this is not connected. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Okay, we need to connect that somehow. Something is not working here. Okay, this road goes boom. I guess. No. Gonna fix it. Alright, let's look very closely now. This is not connected. Yes, sir. Fixed. Yay. And again, the road's looking kind of nice. Trees looking kind of nice. We don't have a mayor here, so we need somebody here. And because we are producing lentils, we can also give them sour lentils. And we will have an exclamation point telling us, well, there is something not working here. But it will very soon start working. Okay, what do we have here? Well, not actually great choices for us. She is very unexperienced, therefore she actually decreases the amount of production in a fishery, for example. But do we really care in this case? We also don't care about her exactly. So maybe let's choose her. Maybe let's wait a little bit too, because we're gonna build another settlement anyway. We do need open the road, and we need to read some tooltips. Okay, game, I will read the tooltips. We have the logging camp, we have the production, okay, and we already accepted the trade. So there is gonna be a dude going from this settlement to Deadham, and he is carrying lentils, the lentils that they want to eat. And it all works, yay! But the construction points still not being developed. We need a carpenter's guild for that, so we're gonna build just that. And we kind of want to have it close to the place that produces, well, wood. So maybe we're gonna just build it here. We also have the road there already, so that will work quite nicely. And we're gonna connect it maybe like this. Maybe like this. I think I created sort of a weird interconnection here, or a connection. A road to nowhere, it seems. Okay, let's fix that for just like aesthetic values. Okay, now it's much better. Now it's much better. We have the Carpenters Guild. We gonna place a mayor here. And again, not good choices for us, but she is the least worst of the choices, so let's maybe get her going. And we need somebody in here too. Oh, he is actually very experienced. And he is good for our logging camp, so Sir Gilbert, you're gonna be the mayor of this town. And we're gonna have a lot of production thanks to that. We are lacking something. What are we lacking here? Are we lacking carpentry points? This is gonna be happening soon, believe me. Do we need... we need to increase the efficiency in the Carpenters Guild, so probably lentils. Lentils are the answer to everything. We do want the efficiency of at least 50%. So we probably need another food source here too. And that means that we probably will have to build another town. Which will produce another food. So we are producing already a lentil. So maybe this time we will produce something else. Maybe a turnip or a cabbage. There doesn't seem to be a lot of places where we can produce cabbage actually. But turnip seems to be very well friendly for the land of this region at least, or most regions even. So we may want to build it maybe close to those two settlements, because the logging camp, I feel like we don't need to feed them that much, but here would be a good place. And those settlements look nice too. The game sounds nice as well. Okay, let's connect this with Gretton, and Gretton with Osham, or whatever it is called. And we need a mayor here too. There is a little bit of... oh, she's great. Oh man. When I played the first time, I didn't get that experienced mayors. But maybe we want Agnes in the future. We're gonna just see if this is a good place for buckwheat or oats. Not necessarily, unfortunately. I want to kind of keep her. I want to kind of keep her as well, because we need her close to water and in sort of like a city situation. So maybe Margaret. Margaret, get to work, Margaret. And we may want to get the lentils produced here. I mean, eaten, because that will increase the efficiency of the turnip farm as well. But if we are producing turnip, let's get that turnip going. And we may want to eat turnips here too, which will in turn increase the production of the lentils. And it's all connected. The economy gameplay is quite nice. I quite enjoy it, to be honest. We don't need more wood for now, so that will work. And we need a little bit of time. I guess we're gonna speed the game up. You can see that the guys that are carrying stuff, they're not really traders, but let's call them vendors. Vendors, I think it's a vendor. Okay. They're carrying all of that resources around. If we want to see what we are producing, there is a nice little tooltip that we can use, but we also can see what is the balance of things in our region. We are not really producing a lot of seldonite, if I pronounce that correctly, but it's not really needed for us right now, as neither is stone, to be honest, so we are good with that. We are producing a lot of lentils and not that much turnip actually, so that could be an issue later down the road, but for now we don't really need to worry about that. We do need to worry about expanding slowly, because we have a limited amount of cities, towns that we can actually build, and maybe connecting Erdisley with Hedgeham would be not a bad idea. So maybe let's build a bridge. Do we want to build it here? Maybe here. Let's build a bridge and let's connect those, just for the sake of, you know, future expansion at some point. And like this. Yeah, it's gonna look very nicely already. We did use a lot of building points though, so getting those wooden chests will be a little bit more problematic. We do need wood for that, so maybe we're gonna build it around here. We need that wood from Deadham, and I probably will focus on expanding our initial city. So we want to build it close by too. And here seems to be not a bad idea actually. But because we don't have enough construction points, this will take quite a bit of time, and we need a road anyway. So let's build the road here. How much will this bridge cost us? 45 points, that's a lot, that's a steep price. We don't have that now. Okay, so we're gonna speed the game up a little bit, because this is gonna take some time for them to actually get those points. We may actually want to maybe try to increase the efficiency here, but there is really nothing we can do, to be honest. We could produce another food source, but we don't have the building points to get that food source. So for now, we're just gonna wait and look at the people building this stuff. How are we gonna wait? Okay, game. I would like the game to be even more fast, but oh well. 16 times is quite fast. Okay, the city has been built. The settlement has been built. And maybe you have noticed that actually if you are producing something different in the settlement, you have different buildings. Like you can see that this is the building where they will be producing the wooden chests. And this is just a farm. You have the normal houses for people. They look kind of the same, but the production buildings are quite different. And it also gives some character to the settlements that you are building. We're gonna choose a mayor again. And oh, we have actually somebody that is good at this stuff. Cecily. We have a lot of ladies that are good at this stuff. Okay, so first things first. If they are gonna produce those wooden chests, they may as well actually consume them, because that will help us quite a bit. We're gonna get the lentils for them for sure. Do we have enough turnip to do that too? Maybe, but maybe we don't need it. Now would be probably a good time to talk a little bit about the power struggles and the power levels in this game, because you have the layer of mayors that are controlling the settlements, and they are influencing mostly production, but also the power level of the noble houses in your game, in your region. So the noble houses will try to struggle for power, and then things like that may happen. If you make one noble house more powerful than the other, then negative issues could occur. And now we have a choice. Near the old mill, a group of children from Hedgeham clashed with others from Cartmill. No one can say who started it, but the quarrel ended with bruises, torn sleeves, and angry shouting. Now the adults argue the blame and discipline, and the mayor wonders how the matter should be handled before resentment spreads further. And we have, well, probably negative choices here. Decrease mutual relationship between noble houses, which is not that bad for us. Those are two noble houses that are not our noble house, at least. Or we could decrease the culture conversion by 12%, because that's another level of a power struggle. Fight for control when it comes to different cultures. And we're gonna get to that very soon too. But for now, actually two noble houses not liking each other, that probably could relate to more negative things in the future. So maybe this one, maybe this one. Not really sure if it's the perfect choice or not here, but okay. We do need to increase the level of our settlement now, so we will have to produce wool tunics as well, because now it's just a simple like village, let's say. If we want to level it up, we need to fulfill all the needs, so all the food needs and all the equipment needs here. But for now, we will try to at least get that chest production going. The chest production is going. So we have a choice to build another building here. And actually, well, maybe some food option. Unfortunately, no food option is available here. But she's good at production, right? Is it toy? Okay, it's wooden production. Okay. Well, okay. We could build another wooden chest workshop, but we don't really need that. We could use some more food. Maybe a cabbage would work. Not the best solution here, but okay, let's go with a cabbage. And they will be eating cabbage too now. And they could eat cabbage too. And do we have enough points, building points? Not necessarily again, so we're gonna kind of speed things up until we have some building points accumulated. We have another building to build here too, and this is gonna be a very careful choice for us. So let's kind of think about that. I'm gonna keep the game on higher speed so we have those building points. But what do we need here? We definitely need those wool tunics, but he's not really good at that, at producing those. At the same time, well, we may just try it. So we're gonna get that wool tunic workshop going. Let's build that. It has been built. We have some issues. A settlement culture change. So we can see now that the culture of this settlement changed because of some influence, and maybe we can actually go to the culture window. Yeah, you can see how the cultures are working, and they are spreading, changing their influences. There are buildings that can help changing the dominant culture and the spreading of a culture. It gives you some additional benefits too that you can choose from time to time. But we have now a building that produces wool tunics, but we don't have wool, so we need to fix that. We could check how much wooden chests and how much. Yeah, we have a lot of wooden chests actually produced, so maybe we could get another building from here. I don't have, unfortunately, a way to check if we can build a sheep farm. We can build a sheep farm in Greton if we just get those wooden chests. I also could build just another settlement somewhere, but this is, I think, a little bit more efficient, and we are using our production, so okay, this should be fine now. Greton, we're gonna get some sheep farms here going. The production should be okay-ish, although is she good at that? Not necessarily. Maybe we could build actually another settlement and get a mayor that would be good at that. We could build a settlement here. We actually need a settlement close to the river somewhere in here too. So maybe this place? It will be like our source of wool and also trading. Difficult choices. But okay, maybe we're gonna build something else there. This will work a little bit better. I want this to be efficient. So I don't want the roads to be too long. Okay, like this. Gonna wait a little bit for the building to be completed. We could eat probably more lentils in here. Yes, sir. We don't have a mayor. We need a mayor. Oh, actually, a wool tunic workshop could be built here. And she would be good at this. Oh, this would be even better. Oh, yes. We need to demolish this building. Because we are not gonna need it. We're gonna get you some wooden chests. Yes, yes, sir. We can give you some lentils. And I think we're gonna need some more food, actually. We definitely need more food. Okay. We're gonna wait for the wool tunics and get that production going. And the things that you can do, the interconnection of the economy, it is quite engaging. I like it quite a lot. And we actually leveled up our mayor in one of our cities. With your progress, you have the chance to actually level up one of them, because there is a king that sends you here to settle this land, and he actually gives us a reward in the availability of education for one of our mayors. But I probably will educate Sigmund here, because he is in our capital, and we will be producing some stuff later down the road. So maybe I want to actually educate him. But what do we want to educate you here, sir? Yeah, I don't know. This seems to be a difficult choice for me now. Maybe that wood processing or something. Maybe a bakery, watermill, brewery. Yeah, let's go with that. Bakery. Let's go with that. He has leveled up. We have tunics being produced. We're gonna get those tunics in here. And I think that will mean that we could level up this settlement. Yes, sir. I believe that is the case. It will change a little bit. It didn't change like a lot, but we already have another group of people here. And you can see that there will be 4 groups of people. The demo now gives you the chance to level up your settlements to the 2nd level, which gives you access to more buildings, which gives you access to more needs that have to be fulfilled, and so on and so on. The economy game of the game, the economy part of the game, is quite fun. It's quite enjoyable, and I kind of got lost even during this recording in the whole intricacy of getting this thing to work. But we don't have all the resources in here. We actually are lacking clay, and I'm gonna ditch the whole introduction here a little bit. We are definitely not getting enough clay, so if we want to do that, you are not really building just this one little region, you're actually settling quite more of those. And if we want to get some clay, we need to settle in a place where there is actually clay. And this is outside of our settlement, our initial region, at least it should be. So we need to build another settlement, although this does seem to be actually in range. Oh no, don't you say? So we need to go a little bit further, I guess. Maybe here? Maybe here would be a good idea. Yes, definitely. This is a good place. And again, you are starting again, kinda. You don't really need to worry too much about this region. And if it's going okay, if it is balanced, it should be doing fine. There could be some events that will change this, but basically what you need to do is kind of try to level up production and consumption. You do have some things like those that can affect things like we can increase the range of fertile land for fields and pastures, or increased effect of corrupt mayors. The corruption mechanic is not yet in the game, so we're gonna choose the first one. But going back to getting another region, we do build another region so we can get that clay going. And let's say we're gonna build in here. Let's say we're gonna build a lentil farm in here for now. I'm gonna build it maybe closer to the actual river. And you start with a new region. It's called Green Plains. You also gain those additional 3 points for construction at the beginning. And again, you kinda, if you want to level up the settlements and the regions further, you do need to create trade between those regions. I do believe that AI controlled regions somewhere in here and AI controlled settlements would help the game quite a lot. It would make it more interesting a little bit. I would like to trade, for example, with, I don't know, some AI settlement in here. Maybe, you know, they just start at some point settling 1-2 regions, maybe more. Maybe you can set it up a little bit. I think it would be fun. I think it would be a nice little addition. But I think this is a good enough presentation of the game. So this has been County of Fortune. This game is surprisingly addicting. I synced quite a bit of hours into this game. It is enjoyable. The economy game is enjoyable. Making those settlements is nice. They look nice. And I just enjoy creating this perfect working settlement. You may want to build something on a hill here, for example, and it just looks kind of nice. The game will not really tell you a few things right now, but it is a demo, so starting somewhere in the middle is probably a good choice. But also you do need that stone deposits to have those, so you kind of need that. You have a lot of upgradability in the road system. We could change the bridge to be a stone bridge, for example, but we didn't get to that point really. You get new regions. You can settle all this little thing, to be honest, and it gives you quite a lot of things to play with. They are going to introduce more systems that will create some struggle between those regions too. So I'm quite interested in this title. It is supposed to come out in late 2026, so it is coming up, I guess. And I think I'm gonna play the game. It is enjoyable, and already the demo gives you quite a bit of fun. So if you want to play something like this, this is County of Fortune. It is a very enjoyable game, and I kind of recommend it. Go play it. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, because that really helps me to grow the channel, and YouTube loves that. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.